I figure it's time for a little more Mark the Ninja from Cly Entertainment. And Microsoft Studios, apparently. Alright, well. I guess we're going to go to breaching the perimeter. Using the power of the Mark, you must fight back against the Hessian services before they strike again. Right, let's do it. I've already seen that, so let's just push on. Lower yourself from the perch point with your chain by holding an S and W. Stuff I'll be able to do, perhaps. There's quite a few hints, apparently. Outside the perimeter, just after dark. So bypass the office. Tab to view main map objectives. So I want to go over there, apparently.
These buildings are protected by high-tech tripwires. But you can wreck them all with a simple bamboo dart.
Well, that's good.
The main transformer should be nearby. Destroy that, and you'll bring down all the lights. For a time.
It's a little bit of sneaking here. Now you get guards to worry about. Now, you'll notice something interesting about these guards. There's like this sort of thing that happens with them. Where they can pass over in certain lasers.
The alarms switch off when the guard walks past them. Or when he's dragged past them.
That's basically like the sort of hint here. You have to use like the guards now as like sort of like, you know, your IDs.
Hey! Eyes on target.
I did that wrong.
Shit, where'd it go?
Well, I killed that guy. Sort of. There we go, hit his body. A little bit rusty from, like, you know, not playing for a couple days, but whatever. Our commentary. At the beginning of the production, it felt like every new gameplay feature we added took away part of my toolset for making things look pretty. Everything had to be binary light or dark, so I couldn't add dramatic lighting. The tiling system meant that I had to paint everything on a grid, so I couldn't use too much fun shapes. The fog wall blurred and desaturated a large portion of the screen, meaning I had to rethink how to distribute color. Games, especially 2D games, always come with art restrictions, but Mark of the Ninja had a lot more than I had ever experienced. It was incredibly frustrating at the beginning because it felt like every time I figured something out, we would add a new feature and I would have to do it again. However, the problem solving was actually pretty rewarding and forced me to deal with functionality in a way I hadn't before. It's a pretty great example of how working with a really tight set of restrictions can help you grow. My life is hard. No, it's not. So this guy, I have to like wait from it really close. Or I have to kill this.
That sounded serious. Target sight. Got a visual on the target.
Oopsie. So he actually came to the investment unit there. I'll wait for him to go away, I'll let this and I'll run out so I can take him out. Or not. Guess he's far enough away you won't hear it.
Hey, you!
Yeah, I'm a very action-packed type of killer, aren't I? And this is a stealth game after all. Alright, so originally we wanted Ninja to have a grappling hook. We couldn't swing back in for fun. He could swing back from for fun, but it ended up feeling too complex to install and a lot of Ninja planting his face into the walls. We simplified it into a grapple to point mechanic and then add dangling back in as a simple up and down motion. Once our artist adds some gruesome self-kills to dangling, we knew that it was what we were looking for.
Transformers should be close, but be careful. The catwalks are crawling with guards.
Alright, so now I have to go over to right there. Alright, so I have to do this or something else. Let's drag you a little bit into darkness. Nope, I can drag him past this. This is a way of hiding his body. Got two ways of going here. So if I reach the transformer in under a minute, I get like a seal, but whatever, not gonna worry about that just yet.
I think I heard something. Hey, target sighted.
Whoopsie. It is worth knowing that flashlight's like, you know,
The
dangerous.
transformer should be close, but be careful. The catwalks are crawling with guards.
Yeah, I think I heard something. Target could be over here. I think someone's down. Hey, guys, it's him! I heard something around here.
Well, I reached the transformer under a minute this time.
I thought I heard an alarm. Remember, you're trying to avoid detection.
Well, something destroy lights, that's good to know.
God, there are bodies everywhere. Just hang on until we can get the power fixed.
So yeah, there'll be different messages depending on how you're playing this. If like you're going really noisy like me, there'll be bodies everywhere.
Remember, if a guard is blocking your way, you can
So where Scarlet, you can try and distract them. So here's where Northmakers can come in.
Try to distract him.
I heard something.
Drop that down there. Those will obviously kill me if I go too close to them, so it's going to avoid them. So that's it, this thing right here. There we go. Simple puzzle solving is what this game's all about. Our commentary. I don't remember the exact day, but at one point, feeling fairly frustrated, we decided to take the visual representation of sound and sight very literally. I generated a number of ring FX to do just that, and at the time I put them together, they were very much placeholder, and I thought for sure we would visit the stylist, but in the end they shipped and seemed to do a job just fine. So yeah, visual representation. Steam tunnels.
Stay alert. A man in black rags was spotted on the ground.
This light shouldn't be out.
Get this guy alerted.
I'm
Yeah, I
sure
can
there's
jump.
nothing here.
You can jump for you if you need to.
Hey!
Well, that's kind of interesting. Whatever, not gonna worry about it. I was gonna hide spy, but... Alright, so this is like another one of those, like, you know, dodge type of things here. Yeah, it'll kill me if I get close to this stuff. There we go. Design commentary. During one particular playtest of this encounter, I realized we might actually have a shot at accomplishing the goals we want to with the Ninja. The playtester, Alex, had never played Ninja before, but he resolved this encounter in a way I never anticipated, but was totally consistent with the systems we developed. Specifically, he took out one of the guards and used his body to disable the lasers and escape without ever killing the power. Totally valid, but I never thought of that as an option. My mouth literally hung agape, and I realized we might just have reached a density of systems where players would be able to resolve situations in valid ways designers hadn't specifically planned. Giving a major goal was providing the level of player-directed choice. It was a very edifying moment. So basically, this is like where they have like a bunch of like, you know, ways to get past it, and like the designer didn't realize that there's like other ways past it. Yeah, I can like jump past this stuff here. Now, if I make a noise here, I'll basically alert both these guys, so I'll be careful of that. There we go, both of them are dead. I could have gotten by silent if I wanted to, but whatever. Do.
Has anyone heard from Toshi? I can't get him on the radio.
The blackout is working. While the guards fuss over that, we can slip right by them.
Design commentary. Early in development, this area introduced a new opponent type, which we call civilians. They wouldn't be dangerous or aggressive in any way. If they saw a ninja, they'd shout and make noise, potentially drawing genuinely dangerous guards. In this area specifically, there were repairmen fixing the power outage the player caused, and design notion seemed sound. A non-aggressive enemy that draws other more dangerous enemies. We even add a score penalty should the player kill them. They were input and mostly functional, but just never ended up being very interesting. They were basically boring guards that didn't really change the way the player behaved. We removed them, although we were able to reskin them and use some of their animations as the player's ally ninjas in first and final levels. Space repairman and all that. Oops, there's an artifact in here. I bet if I was quicker I could kill this guy.
I heard something. Need to get that fixed.
Well, that's done. So I would have had civilians in this game, but decided against it because it wasn't a satisfying experience, I guess.
What is that?
Yes, the lights are going back on slowly.
Huh? I heard something.
A perfect kill. This guy's gonna see me if I don't kill off his light.
I think I heard something. What happened to the light? Wow. What was that?
So he saw me there. Programming commentary. Because our world is 2D, some lighting concepts are hard to translate. Lights shouldn't go through walls, but what about through stairs or catwalks? Should a flashlight always cast light through stairs, or only when the guard is looking behind them? We don't want a swinging flashlight to suddenly reveal the player unexpectedly from the other side of the room, as that will feel unfair. At the same time, guards should be able to intentionally shine their flashlights behind stairs or through catwalks, otherwise they appear unrealistic or just inept. We went back and forth on these issues a lot and tried a variety of combinations before settling on a final behavior in a game where guards need to actually look behind these platforms for their lights to shine through.
Imagining things. What? Weird. The light went out. What was that noise? Hey!
Oh, did that wrong. An artifact here. Cool. Should I go kill these guys, I guess? That was a fun way of killing them. I'm murderous. Says you can be silent and like avoid detection, or you can be like murderous and just try and kill everyone that lives. Everything's valid. You have lots of play styles. So that's like a little, like, you know, how to get up. Drop that down. I had no idea where I am. I guess I could have gone up here if I want to.
The master accepts any student with the wit to uncover him.
Guess that's as high as I go right there.
Hessian's troops are scouring the grounds, but we can sail right over them. Meet me on the roof.
Alright, well. Interruptions are fun. Alright, let's just like go from the top here for this, and I'll probably edit this a little bit out. This area is a great part of the level. Sneaking or dicing your way through each floor with the threat of getting caught escalating as it gets closer to the lights coming on. When this first went in, it was fun, but didn't have the feeling of tension we wanted with the time limit on the lights coming on. At that time, we had a regular game music playing, and it was just pulling it flat. So over a weekend, I took the music pieces we had composed and reworked them, with some additions in the building track that lasted the length of the time the player was before the lights turned on, and built it in a way that it transitioned to regular combat music. That kicks off when the player is detected. This really drove home the feeling that something bad was going to happen if you didn't keep moving. So, radio, to keep from overloading the grid, we gotta turn the power back on one floor at a time.
Overloading the grid, we gotta turn the power back on one floor at a time. I'm turning the power for the 15th floor back on.
So I have to kill, kill, kill.
Hey, got it.
Turning the power for 16 back on.
Hey!
Kill him.
Target.
See how basically the lights will come on and make it more difficult here?
You're almost there. But so is the repair crew. Keep moving.
I thought I heard something coming from here.
That was easy enough.
18th floor, power's almost back on.
Whoops.
You're almost at the roof.
Hey, target.
Turning the power back on for 19.
Hey, target should be over here. I hear him.
Oh, we got these things.
Target could be over here.
So you got a time limit before you have to do that. That's worth noting.
Hey, target sighted.
Oh, ran out of HP, I guess. Well, let's see if I can do that a little bit better.
Turning the power back on for 19.
Hey! Target sighted. Hey! Oh, shit! I heard that. Who's shooting? Who's shooting? Damn it, I lost him. Lost him. We'll report if I regain.
Well, he's dead.
Hey! There he is.
Turning the power back on for 19.
Hey! Target. Hey! Target sighted. Someone's got him.
There's one thing to say about this game, that the controls aren't,
Turning the power back on for 19.
meant for like combat. They're meant for stealth.
Hey! Hey! Guys, get this. Hey! Target has been identified.
Turning the power back on for 19.
Finally got that guy before I went to the door.
Hey! There he is. I think someone's there. Hey, buddy, you okay?
There we go. That's done. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I can buy that with, like, you know, the typical stuff. Just for hell, let's knock this guy over here off again. Oh, it counts as body hidden. Whee! And that just screwed me over. Or not.
Glint of shuriken reflects as fear in the eyes of Tetsuji's prey.
So this is our way up over here.
We made it into the complex. This way.
So I assume that was probably the worst way of doing that, but whatever. I did, you know, I got through it. I killed most of the guys on the way, I guess. I'll maybe try being a little bit silent next time, but for now it's good enough. I'll see you guys next time.